Hi guys, welcome back to another one. I got something a little different for you today. We're still out, I guess, in the DC area. Technically, we're just outside. We're at a racetrack called Summit Point. It's in West Virginia, so about an hour outside Virginia, maybe an hour and a half or so outside of DC. But anyways, we're gonna have a fun day today. So, like I said, it is going to be a little different today. We are at the track, but today is a drift day. So we're out here with a group called Drift Nirvana, and another thing that's really cool about it is they've literally taken over all the different tracks that are out here. So Summit Point is like a gigantic, facility out here, and they have multiple tracks all on the same facility. So I think they have like 4 of them open today, and so it's gigantic. See?
This place blows my mind every time I come in.
So that's what I'm going to show you today, and literally you just get to hop from spot to spot to spot. Once you're in, which is another awesome thing. So like literally I just jump in the car and I go from one track to the next track to the next track, and I just kind of see what they're doing, see who's running where. Been watching them up off of Main as they come down through the keyhole area and kind of run down through that section. But I'll show you guys some clips. I'll do my best to try and get you, that view so you guys can see, them actually come down and do their thing. And then I'm going to show you guys what's in some of the pit areas, because what they've done is they kind of set up their area, their camp, and then they just leave that and drive to the other track, and they go run that track, and then they come back, swap tires, do whatever, do whatever mechanical they need to do, whatever they happen to break, and then they come back again. So it's kind of cool. You get to see a little something different. You get to see them driving in between the tracks and everything else. I mean, it's fun today. It's fun. There's a lot of good right-hand drives out here. I mean, they have chasers. There's a 32 that's out here. Just a bunch of good stuff. And then, of course, we have the S13s. We've got the 350Zs. There's a 335 back there that you wouldn't know from the outside, except for the drift angle, that it was set up the way it is, but there's no doubt. I haven't even seen him pop the hood, but I guarantee you it's got an LS under the hood. So, again, something a little different, something while I'm out here, in the Virginia, DC area. Summit Point's not that far into West Virginia, so it took me about an hour or so to get out here, which really isn't that bad. So I'll run around some more. I'm going to show you guys what's out here. I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to do a couple little pit walks, show you guys them swinging it and everything else, and let's go have some fun. All right. Alright guys, so we're over here in the one little paddock area. I'll kind of run through, just show you a couple cars that are out here, a couple people that are doing their thing. He shredded a tire. That was kind of funny looking out the window. But we got 8.6, we got a couple Mustangs, of course we got the 13s. There's a handful of BMWs out here today, and it's a full kind of run from, you know, the E30 chassis up through the E and the F chassis. Just out here doing their thing. There's like, I mean, you got a muscle car setup with extra set of wheels, some like works looking wheels up front, rearward brakes, and he's honestly swinging it pretty good going through everything. Like I said, another 350Z, and although the parking lot doesn't look stuffed, it's because they're spread out over 4 or 5 different tracks. So like as I go into each paddock area, there's just more cars and more cars. It's good but bad, because it makes like trying to see everything really difficult. And then as you're running through, like they're moving from track to track and just kind of going to different areas. You got an FD in the background, another 350. There's a handful of Miatas here too. Like I said, there's chasers, there's marks out here. And what they're doing is they, like on Main, they go around the backside and they group up and they let them either run single or run tandems. There's a couple that run in groups, which is pretty cool too. So they come down like 3 and 4 at a time and do their run. Let me little SC300. He's playing some music, so I can't get too close. Technically, I guess it's a Soarer because it is right-hand drive. Which again, more right-hand drive fun. You have the 13s with like the truck back setup, you know, where they've got it all cut out, and I'll show you with the cooler and everything else in the back. And let me show you guys a peek of this one. They've been working on this one. So that's pretty cool. And I like the little headlight covers and everything. So he's got it that way. Cool. They actually had it up earlier, so yeah. Look, I gotta give it to you. I don't know if you guys have had to do this before, but he's got it way up on a jack. He has to work underneath it. And instead of just throwing jack stands underneath it, he literally just threw a set of wheels. So he's protecting himself. That's the way to do it. Now, in the background, y'all see that ambulance? That's their tow rig. That is so cool. That's the coolest tow rig I think I've seen. Got a handful of vets out here. This IS wagon that's over here is beautiful. I haven't seen him run yet, but this thing, I don't know how much they swing it, but it's really cool. And it's a wagon, so I mean, you know, the wagons are always cool. Looks like you got a set of drift wheels on it. That one's cool. Let's see, it sounds like got 13 coming down our way. And like I said, they're constantly just coming in and out. So nice and busy. We got a like 14.5 over here with a big top mount. Got a 13 over there. We'll walk through it real quick. I'll show you guys. It's got the Fortunatos with the external reservoir setup. Big old Magnus supercharger on the top. That's crazy. I'd say I'll get you this one real quick too. So, for you guys that are really into the drift and everything else, that right there on the bumper, that's perfection. Just a little bit of wall tap, just a little bit of scrape, but not so much that it destroys the taillights and crushes the rear end. Let's see, we got another swap BMW over here. He's actually been running really, really hard coming down, just smoking it coming down through. That one he's been doing a really good job. We got somebody else playing some music, so I'm gonna just talk a little extended while we make it down. Everybody working up their appetite, having to grab a little lunch. Don't blame him, he was doing real good going around too. But yeah, so okay, this is for the most part, I would say that was a quick walk of this lot. Let's go over to one of the other lots. Let me show you guys that, and let's see what else we can find. We'll keep having fun. Alright guys, so I moved down into another paddock area. This is over off of Shenandoah, which is another one of their tracks. This is one of their, like, I don't know, it's got like 21, 23 corners. It's got like a carousel and everything else that you go through. This one's a pretty fun track. Just to drive normally, so I'll have to find exactly the best spot to see if I can get some views of them swinging it around this area. But let's see if I can walk you guys through a little bit. Oh, looks like they had a couple different spots. That whole back area that they were just going through right there, I won't be able to get, but I'll find you guys some good stuff. So, like I was saying, they're all set up, you know, different paddock areas. Everybody found their spot they want to put their tent and, you know, hang out here. Today's actually a really nice day. It's like this morning was cold. This morning I think was in the 40s, but like now it's like 60, so it's pretty good. Might have to run up and down these aisles just a little bit. So this is kind of funny. The boat they named Jenny, and if you look close enough, you'll see a set of tires underneath the wheel that's pulled off of it. And here, let me show you guys the chassis that's up in there. So it looks like they got a BMW up in there. That's funny. Little 14. You know, as you'd expect, there's a bunch of S chassis out here. Let's see if I can run you guys through the paddock area real quick and show you some of the cars they got parked out here. I think they have, best I can tell, it looks like they have this split up into like two different sections. They have the first section off the pits that's like nice and tight, so they let them run through, you know, 3-4 corners that way. And then it looks like they have a high speed area that I should be able to see over that bridge. So we'll take a look and I'll show you that too. So like you see, we'll keep going by some S chassis. Got some regular vehicles, some support vehicles. And he missed the wall. Okay, good. And you can see a lot of these guys really go hard. Like, they're dented up, they're banged up, they're running tandems and everything else, and it's good. Like, it's actually a really fun event. Oh, sounds like we got another one coming down. So yeah, I've kind of been running in between the different tracks, seeing what they have to offer. They've got a couple they've got just like a little flat course for practicing, and they have a couple of the bigger tracks where they run those specific sections as they go through those tracks, you know, through those corners. But I'm really like the cars that are out here, the people and everything else. It's all a lot of good stuff today. I mean, there's definitely a lot of drift missiles, and you know, that's what you'd expect for, you know, especially the like enthusiast type, you know, where they're still learning, they're still banging and everything else. So, a bunch of IS 300s. Oh, 400's nice. Little VIP setup. Good set of BMWs. They got a two-door GTST, which is cool. On some rotiforms over here. Let me see if I can loop back over here, show you guys some of the other ones that are over here. Everybody out here with their multiple set of wheels and everything else. Wheels, tires, you know how it goes at a drift event. All you do is keep burning through the sets. A wide body 13 with a not so little LS setup in it. Let's see, I'm gonna go up here on the hill, see if I can catch some of these guys coming down. So we got a nice little 300 and an STI. Oh. Let's see if I can catch a couple coming by for you. So like I was saying, there's a little of everything out here. Kind of cool. They got Fox Body out here. They got 13. 350. I haven't seen them swinging it. Not yet. The G35s are out here too. They've been doing their thing. Okay. We're getting ready to go out for another run. A couple more 350s over there. I know the one guy was trying to hit bang the wall in the left quarter and was trying to fix that, you know, with a big hammer and a pry bar. You know how that goes. And then I think what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to go up on this bridge over here, show you a couple more, and we'll run through. So. You guys, let me know what you think. As always, drop those comments. Let me know if you like these kind of videos, if you like these drift videos and everything else. You know, usually if I'm at the track, it's, you know, it's grip driving and everything else, or time attack. But I do like the drift stuff, so if you guys like these types of videos, I can definitely try and shoot them when we get, you know, when I'm back in SoCal. We do plenty of that out there. So, anyways, you guys let me know. I'm going to show you a little bit more of what I find. Otherwise, I'll get out of here for the day. We'll go on to the next one, and we'll keep doing this. So, vacation out here in DC. I was able to grab a couple events. Everything else, you know, I'm not gonna miss the car stuff for you guys. You know I'm gonna get that for you. I gotta do it when I'm out here on the East Coast, just like I do it when I'm on the West Coast. So, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, I got the video from a couple months ago, last month I guess at this point, when I was in New York and did that big Honda event. I'll link that. That was awesome. But like I said, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out to the end. They're coming down through. That's a pretty cool spot. I'll see if I can show you guys that too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out to the end. Drop those comments. If you like what I do, check out my other videos. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification, and we'll keep doing this. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.